So I just got offered free entry to a gentleman's club. Come on. What kind of person do I look like, eh? To trzeci dzień mojego zwiedzania Polski i przyjechałem do miejscowości Oświęcim. Jest to urocze miasteczko z bogatą historią, datowane na najwcześniejsze dni polskiej państwowości. Niestety jednak jest najbardziej znane jako miejsce na obozu koncentracyjnego Auschwitz-Birkenau. Nie chcę tam filmować, więc tylko pomówię kilka słów. W tym miejscu nazistowie Niemcy zabili ponad 1 milion ludzi w latach 1941 do 1945. Ofiarami byli głównie Żydzi z całej Europy. Nie tylko mężczyźni, ale i kobiety i dzieci. Ale też ponad 100 000 Polaków, romskich Cyganów, sowieckich jeńców wojennych i innych Europejczyków tu zginęło. Ofiary zostały zabite przez gazowanie, głód, wyczerpanie, egzekucje, pobicia, eksperyment medyczny i tak dalej. Unicestwienie Żydów był pierwszym priorytetem dla Hitlera, ale potem to samo zaplanował dla większości Polaków. Reszta miała zostać niewolnikami w nowych, wielkich Niemczech. Kiedy już nikt nie pozostałby do zabicia, ja wierzę, że zaczęliby zabijać siebie nawzajem, bo jest to natura faszystowskich ideologii, bezlitosna i bezcelona nienawiść wobec innych ludzi. I po co? Żyjemy tylko raz. Dlaczego to marnować bycie okropnym dla siebie? So I've cleaned myself up, got changed, hopefully I smell less bad by now. Take a little exploration around the beautiful city centre of Krakow. So I just got offered free entry to a gentleman's club. Come on. What kind of person do I look like, eh? Find these in any Polish city, the scooter things. It's like an app or something, and you pay money and boom, you can just ride them all around as far as you want, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But if I was younger, yeah, but I'm too old for that shit. You know what I mean? Now an Irish guy is offering me cocaine. Seriously, what do I look like? Dzień dobry, to kwadrans do 8 rano. Pogoda jest trochę szara, ale lubię, jest ładna. Okej, chcę znaleźć śniadanie. So, Krakow. Until the 16th century, this was the capital of Poland, and it's always been the centre of academic, cultural and artistic life here in this country. Thankfully, very thankfully, the city was spared major bombing and destruction during World War II, so the whole old town is basically preserved, and without a doubt, one of the most beautiful cities in Europe. Now I'm going to take a little journey away from the old history and into the remnants of the experiments of alternative modernity. So then, I've arrived in the Nowej Huty district, one of only 2 examples of a full city designed and built in the socialist realist fashion. The only other one being somewhere in the Ural Mountains in Russia, I believe. So, interesting place, Nowej Huty. Yeah, I like it, to be honest. It's charming. I get a real Parisian vibe with the wide avenue streets and whatnot. Well, after a long morning of socialism, food is very necessary. Currently standing by St. Mary's Basilica, one of the most famous churches in Poland. Gothic structure characterised by its 2 striking towers of different heights and its vibrant interior by the great Polish artist Jan Matejko. The altar in particular is a true masterpiece. It has to be seen to be believed. Come and take a look with me now. Welcome to possibly the world's oldest shopping mall. Structure here dates back to 1555. Now entering the underground museum, all about the history of Krakow since the Middle Ages. Let's check it out. Polish museums are something else. Currently walking through the miast district of Krakow. It is kind of cold. Anyway, this was the centre for the once sizable Jewish population of Krakow, who moved here towards the end of the 15th century, and for centuries afterwards this was the centre for Polish Jews, essentially. Unfortunately, the majority of them were killed by the Nazis. Today, it's an artistic district. Lots of locals like to come and hang out here. Let's check it out. Dzień dobry, jest 10 i to mój ostatni dzień w dawnej stolicy Polski. Zrób mi trochę ostatniego zwiedzania. Here I am now at Wawel Royal Castle, where Poland's rulers ruled Poland for 5 centuries during the medieval era. This is a very strong symbol of Polish independence. So this castle contains an exhibition of priceless collection of 16th century Flemish tapestry, which you can go and see for 16 zloty. It's considered to be one of the largest in the world. Unfortunately, I have a limited time remaining to be here, and I wish to go to see the Museum of the Polish Underground Army during World War II. Pączek z marmoladą.
Boga Wszechmogącego i Najświętszej Marii Panny Królowej Korony Polskiej, kładę swe ręce na ten święty krzyż, znak męki i zbawienia.
It's time to say goodbye to the most Polish of Polish cities. Kraków, it has been a pleasure. Do zobaczenia wkrótce.